Be me, 32M night shift senior server technician. Work in a massive data center in the Pacific Northwest. Concrete box, no windows. Climate controlled to a permanent 64 degrees. The hum is constant. Thousands of server fans spinning in unison. It's white noise for the soul. My life is optimized. Rent a studio apartment 10 minutes away. Minimalist furniture. Mattress on the floor. One desk, one chair. No decorations. Dust is the enemy. Eat the same meal prep every day. Chicken breast, broccoli, brown rice. Multivitamins, black coffee. Saving 85% of my income. Goal is FIRE. Financial independence. Retire early. Target date is age 40. Then I can move to a cabin in Montana and never talk to anyone again. Dating is an inefficiency. Relationships are just recurring subscriptions with hidden fees. Have done the math. The ROI isn't there. Modern dating market is a bubble waiting to burst. I am opting out. I am a ghost in the machine. Just me, the servers, and the silence. Life is perfect. October rolls around. Management hires a new night shift junior admin. Her name is Sarah, 27F. See her on the security monitors first. Walking in with a wet umbrella and a backpack that looks like a turtle shell. She's wearing a Legend of Zelda hoodie. Great, a quirky one. Probably going to be on her phone all night watching TikToks. I prepare my standard professional distance protocol. Minimal eye contact. One-word answers. Radiate, do not disturb, energy. She walks into the NOC, Network Operations Center. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the new shadowed tech. She smiles. Her glasses fog up because of the temperature difference. She wipes them on her hoodie. I'm Annan. Your station is there. Don't touch my monitors. Got it. Nice to meet you, Annan. She sits down, pulls out a mechanical keyboard from her bag, starts typing. It's a quiet, tactile switch, not the loud, clicky ones. Considerate. I go back to my logs. First week passes. She's competent, doesn't ask stupid questions, reads the documentation before asking me anything. This is rare. Usually, I have to babysit. She brings a thermos of tea every night. Earl Grey. The smell drifts over to my station. It cuts through the sterile ozone smell of the servers. I ignore it. Tuesday night, 3 a.m. Routine maintenance on Sector 4. I stand up to go to the server floor. Going to Sector 4? She asks without looking up. Yes. Ticket 409 needs a drive swap in that aisle. Want me to grab the hardware? I pause. She memorized the cue. Sure. We walk into the cold aisle. It's loud in here. We wear hearing protection. I unlock the rack. Pop the dead drive. She hands me the new one immediately. Static bag already open. Correct orientation. We work in silence for an hour. It's a dance. Efficient. No wasted movement. We finish in record time. Walk back to the NOC. Take off the ear defenders. Good pace, I say. Thanks, she says. You have a very logical workflow. It's easy to follow. A compliment on my efficiency. Acceptable. November. Raining heavily every night. I am eating my chicken and rice in the break room. She comes in, has a Tupperware container, leftover lasagna. She heats it up. Smells good. I say, purely out of reflex. Stupid. Don't engage. My grandma's recipe, she says. I made a huge batch. Do you want some? I have extra. No thanks. I have my macros calculated. She looks at my dry chicken. Okay, more for me. She sits at the other end of the table. Reads a paperback book while eating. Dune. Good taste, but irrelevant. We eat in silence. The rain hits the metal roof. It's a cozy sound. I finish, wash my container, and leave. 2 weeks later, I come in for my shift. There is a small object on my desk, a 3D printed cable organizer. It's shaped like a small monolith. Fits the exact chaotic bundle of Cat 6 cables I've been meaning to zip tie. I look at Sarah. She's typing. Your cables were stressing me out, she says. I didn't ask for this. I was testing my printer calibration. It was scrap plastic anyway. I pick it up. It's perfectly measured. I slot the cables in. My desk looks 40% cleaner. Thanks. Sure. Routine continues. December. The holidays are approaching. The skeleton crew gets smaller. Just me and her on Christmas Eve. Double pay. Excellent for the savings rate. I expect her to call out. Most people want to be with families. She shows up, wearing a sweater with a pixelated Santa. Brings a tin. Cookies, she says. Gingerbread. I know you watch your macros, but it's Christmas. She puts the tin between our desks. I stare at it. Sugar is a crash waiting to happen. Inflammation. Brain fog. I'm good. Just one. Anan. I didn't put frosting on yours. Less sugar. She modified the recipe for me? That's thoughtful. Dangerous. This is how they get you. Establish intimacy. Create obligation. Disrupt the grind. I take one. It's good. Spicy ginger. Not too sweet. Acceptable, I say. She beams. So, no family plans? I ask. Break-in protocol. Curiosity is a leak. They're on the East Coast, she says. Tickets were too expensive. Trying to save up for a down payment on a condo. Smart, I say. Rent is theft. Her eyes light up. Exactly. I have this spreadsheet tracking interest rates and HOA fees in the district. You use Excel? I use Python scripts to scrape Zillow data and export to CSV. I turn my chair fully around. Show me. We spend the next 6 hours of Christmas Eve looking at her code. It's messy but functional. I teach her how to optimize the loops. She teaches me a library for data visualization I didn't know. We are laughing about database query latency. It feels easy. I look at the clock. Shift is over. Sun is coming up. Merry Christmas, Anon, she says, packing up. Yeah, you too. I drive home. My apartment feels colder than usual. I do push-ups until I'm exhausted. Sleep dreamless. January. The dynamic has shifted. We are a unit now, the night crew. We have inside jokes about the day shift manager's incompetence. We share music recommendations. Ambient synthwave mostly. She starts bringing me coffee. A pour-over setup she keeps in her locker. High-quality beans. Ethiopian yirgacheffe. Life's too short for the break room sludge, she says. I try to pay her for the beans. She refuses. Just fix the script on my server when I break it, she says. Fair exchange of goods and services. Transactional. I can justify this. February. A blizzard hits. Roads are closing. We are stuck in the data center. Management calls. You guys have to pull a double. Relief can't make it. Copy that, I say. We are locked in for 24 hours. We raid the vending machines. We make a fort out of cardboard server boxes in the break room during downtime. Ironically, of course, we sit on the floor eating stale pretzels. She looks tired, shadows under her eyes. Why are you so intense, Anon? She asks. What do you mean? The saving, the discipline. You live like a monk. What are you saving for? Freedom, I say, to not answer to anyone. And then what? Then I rest. You can rest now, she says softly. She reaches out, touches my arm. Her hand is warm. My heart rate spikes. Fight or flight. This is the trap. This is the derailment. If I let this happen, the timeline shifts. Dinner's out. Gifts. Compromise. Emotional volatility. Logic clouding over. I pull my arm back. Stand up. I need to check the humidity sensors in Sector 2. I walk away. I don't look back. I spend 3 hours in the cold aisle staring at blinking lights, recalibrating. I am a machine. Machines don't get lonely. When I come back, she is asleep in her chair. I put my spare hoodie over her, just to prevent hypothermia. Asset protection. March. Things are weird. She is polite, but distant. No more pour-over coffee. She wears headphones all night. I should be happy. Equilibrium restored. Efficiency back to 100%. But the silence feels different. It's heavy. It presses on my eardrums. I catch her looking at me sometimes, waiting. I focus on my screens. April. She comes in on a Tuesday, not wearing her hoodie, wearing a blouse and slacks. Interview? I ask. Yeah, day shift lead. At a tech firm downtown. Good for the resume, I say. It pays 30% more, she says. That accelerates your condo timeline by 3 years. I calculate instantly. Yeah, She pauses, bites her lip. I haven't accepted it yet. Why not? The math works. The culture seems stiff. And I'd miss the night shift. She looks at me, direct eye contact. I'd miss the team. This is it, the ultimatum. She is asking me to give her a reason to stay. If I say stay, we enter a relationship. My savings rate drops. My solitude ends. My plan is compromised. But if I say nothing, I look at her. I see the messiness of another human life intertwining with mine. Arguments about furniture, shared bank accounts, compromises on vacation destinations. Chaos. You should take it, I say. 30% is a significant jump. Compound interest on that early in your career is unbeatable. Don't be sentimental about a job. We are just resources to them. Her face falls, just a fraction. The light goes out behind her eyes. She nods. You're right. It's the logical choice. Logic always wins, I say. Yeah. Thanks, Anon. She turns back to her screen. Type, type, type. The sound of her keyboard is the only thing in the room. 2 weeks later, her last night, she packs up her locker, takes the pour-over kit, takes the little cactus she bought. She stands at my desk. Well, good luck with the fire plan, Anon. Hope you get to Montana. She holds out a hand. I shake it. Good luck with the condo. She walks out. The heavy steel door clicks shut. The magnetic lock engages. I am alone. Just me and the hum. I take a deep breath. The air is sterile. Perfect. No distractions. I open my spreadsheet. Update my projected net worth. I am on track. 6 months pass. I get a raise. I hit a major savings milestone. My apartment is cleaner than ever. I start learning Mandarin just to keep my brain sharp. I am winning, but I am tired. The sleep isn't restorative. The food tastes like ash. I find myself looking at the empty desk next to me. Management hasn't hired a replacement yet. It's just a void. I check the logs from last year, just to see her username in the commit history. Sarah_admin, fixed sector 4 latency. Sarah_admin, updated kernel. Evidence she existed. One night in November, rainy again. I am at the grocery store before my shift, buying my bulk chicken breast. I turn the aisle. There she is. She's pushing a cart. She looks different. Hair is longer. She's wearing a coat I've never seen. She's not alone. There's a guy. He's wearing a flannel shirt, bearded. Looks normal, soft around the edges. Definitely doesn't track his macros. He's holding a bag of artisanal coffee beans. They are laughing. He says something and she throws her head back. A genuine, loud laugh. I haven't heard that sound in 6 months. He puts his arm around her. She leans into him. It looks effortless. No calculation. No optimization. Just warmth. They stop to look at frozen pizzas. The truffle one, he asks. Obviously, she says. And we need wine. Budget? He asks jokingly. 0, she says. We're celebrating. Celebrating what? Just being done with the week. They grab the expensive pizza and the expensive wine. Financial irresponsibility. Inefficient calorie density. Wasteful. I stand behind a display of paper towels, watching. My chest hurts. A physical ache, like a bad sector on a hard drive. Data corruption. She looks happy. Not the I solved a Python script happy, but I am safe and loved happy. She spots me. For a second, her eyes widen. She smiles. It's a polite smile, the kind you give a stranger or an old teacher. She waves a little, then turns back to the flannel guy. They walk to the checkout. I leave my cart. Walk out of the store. Sit in my car. Rain hammering on the roof. 6 p.m. Shift starts in an hour. I have to go. I have to monitor the servers. I have to save money. I have to execute the plan. I drive to the data center. Scan my badge. Beep. Enter the airlock. The cold hits me. 64 degrees. Walk to the NOC. Sit in my chair. Log in. The fans are spinning. The hum is deafening. It sounds like a scream. I pull up my spreadsheet. Net worth is up 2% this month. I stare at the number. It's just a number. It doesn't keep you warm. It doesn't bring you coffee. It doesn't laugh at your jokes. I look at the empty desk. The ghost of the cable organizer is still there. A little square of clean dust where it used to be. I open a terminal. Type uptime. Server has been running for 400 days. Numbered downtime. No errors. Perfectly optimized. Alone. I put my head in my hands, and for the first time in 10 years, I realized the math was wrong. The cost of maintenance was 0. The opportunity cost was everything. I type exit, but the cursor just blinks. The shift has just begun.